Hey everyone, this is Rascal, and welcome to part 21 of the LP of Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we made it into the Water Temple, met Princess Ruto, and now in order to proceed, we have to follow her. Now, I went back just to make sure that there was nothing I missed. Don't worry, there are. We'll get to it eventually. Don't worry, I edit to where I need to go, don't worry. Now, you would think these things would actually be really affected against the sword now, but... Ow! That was cheap. Ow. Okay. Game? Seriously? Allow me to turn around. Thank you. You should always be using your hook shot on these things. What the fuck? Fuck it. Yeah, yeah, this is really the annoying thing about those enemies, is that the hook shot is far superior weapon than anything on them. And yet they're... Sometimes, as you saw, I did block, though it glitched out and said I got hit, which is weird. I think the spike was technically on the body, but I blocked and defended. Now, what I'm trying to do is that I know there are sometimes invisible, bombable walls here, so that's what I'm looking for, but I guess I was wrong. Now, come on, pass me, just go. Yeah, so... Now, if you guys remember last part, Ruto was mentioning, hey, you can raise or lower the water level here. Now, this thing is really picky some reason. Even though I'm technically standing in front of it, it still wants to be very picky. So, yeah, you actually have to play it literally right in front of it. Now, I played Zelda, but nothing happened. You have to be literally, physically in front of it. This is like... the most picky thing I've ever seen. What the right, I screwed up. Okay. Sorry, I was watching another video very quickly and I just weirded out. Yeah, my friends send weird shit over Facebook sometimes. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, so, now, there is a small little glitch, I want to say. That it is possible, there is a second level, if you guys remember, to this. There is a quick way to gain access to that level before even raising, I should say, not rising, raising the water level. You can actually jump from a corner onto and grab on. Now, that is a very hard jump to do. Oh, yeah, these things. These have to be killed either by the hook shot or the bow and arrow. Yeah. Come on. Come on, open your mouth. Show me your muscle. Ow. Yeah, these are technically muscles, not clamps. Come on, there we go. So this is what you have to do. They drop arrows because, technically speaking, the bow is a faster weapon than the hook shot. So yeah, this is a very picky enemy. You're either too close to hit it, or you're too far away to even consider it hit. The only thing I'm glad about this game, about this dungeon, is that the first chest you get is the map. It is a good and bad thing, because you would think the compass would be pretty much next to it. But no, the compass is still a little ways away. Well, I say a little ways, not that much, but it's there. So as you saw... you're supposed to shoot an arrow into those, into this flame and open that and open the next. Okay, this is not technically a mistake. What I'm doing right now, it's technically right. Wait, what am I doing? Go back, Link. Go back, Trent. Go back past me. Now, what I'm doing is technically not wrong. I am just advancing a little too fast. Yeah, but just go in. Now, if you were to dive, you would still have a shortness of breath even with the Zora tunic on. The second though you equip the iron boots, it's considered safe. It's considered okay. Which is weird. There we go. Yeah, this is the one thing I'm glad they improved from the 3D version. But if you guys will remember that I was mentioning something about players being able to glitch out in a sense. Not glitch out. Players coming here in advance. Now, when I said that you could do any dungeon in any order after the hookshot, technically speaking, you can't. What people do is that they go through halfway through the forest temple and get the bow. Because you need the bow in order to pass a certain section of the game in this section, in this dungeon. Yeah, we're getting a gold skull. This is technically not wrong, and nor is it technically right. This has nothing to do with the dungeon. I'm just shit coincidence that this happened. Yay, I destroyed a gold skull. Woohoo! So yeah, I dove into the water to get out of the water. So yeah, this is the iron boots in effect. It's you just hear the dunk dunk dunk. Yeah, you can't run. You sink to the bottom of the floor, which is a good thing. I'm not gonna lie. Do you respawn? No. Okay, good. Now that little switch only raises the water in that section of the map. It won't raise the whole water section for the whole area. Yeah, it only raises for that part of the dungeon. So you're not worried. Don't need to worry. Now, one thing I forgot to do is actually go through that block over there on our left. I'm going a little too far in advance. No, past me. You're doing this wrong. No, past me. Dumbass. No. No. Yeah, I'm looking for the portal. I'm like, yay, there it is. Oh yeah, no, this dungeon's going faster than I remember, and this is the thing. This is the problem with playing off top. Your memory, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's possible, but don't get me wrong. It's not the best solution you've got. Okay. So yeah, automatically, yeah, mostly okay because the water just... Now, another thing I forgot to do is that there is technically... there is technically another hole. Okay, now I'm saying that wrong. And here's where I go, wait. Did I just skip something? And here's where I'm like, okay, this should work. There it is. Ow. That was stupid of me. Oh, thanks for getting me to boost out. Yeah, right, I'm stuck here. So yeah, this is why you need the bow and arrow. That door right there. And this is where I was like, wait a minute, did I screw something up? Did I... Yeah, this is me finally figuring out I screwed something up. Because at this point, you're supposed to have minimum of 2 keys. Now, this is actually quite plausible to do without... once the water levels raise back to normal. Ow. So yeah. Yeah, here's where the game really wants you to be creative. You could do this 3 ways. You can use the hook shot and hope you get to the chest in time. You can use the bow and arrow, or you can place a bomb, run to the chest, and make sure you're in front of it. It blows up, it creates this. Because you literally have, I think, like 3 seconds to grab it. Oops. Ow. Don't care. Now, although I'm doing, this is out of order in a sense. I'm glad I did get the compass, because this indicates to which entrance I came from and which exit I came from. Oh yeah, an enemy spawned in. There it is. So yeah, don't worry. This part's 22 minutes due to my fuck-ups. Oh, you guys aren't seeing the entire fuck-up. You guys are just seeing me realizing that I fucked up. This is approximately where I started realizing I screwed up. Because I need another goddamn key. Where do I get one? And I was like, okay, think. Well, I was thinking, yeah, that enemy was coming closer. I have to go back down. Or I could do this a simple way. Well, simplish. The door we came through. Yeah, this is me thinking, yeah, no, we need a long shot. And this is where I find out that, how do players do this without the bow if they come here first? Nope. Yeah, the bomb will just, fuse out, as you heard. It's like, shh. Yeah, so it's actually a pretty cool effect. Yeah, so this is me realizing you can't come here first after you get the hook shot. You need something else. So yeah, this is kind of a lie I've been told. So yeah, this is proof that you need a long shot. Because jumping you won't make it, and you just barely have enough time with the hook shot. Yeah, so another way you can do it, again, within fire, igniting these torches. Yeah, this is me realizing I screwed up somewhere. I screwed up somewhere, didn't I? Oh shit, where did I screw up? Again, though, I'm checking the entire dungeon. This is me thinking that I've screwed up, but in honesty, technically, I'm just going too far in advance. I'm thinking too much outside the box. Yeah. Again, you need the hook. You need a long shot for this. Yep. Okay. I'll take that. I don't know how that happened, and I'm starting to realize that I really screwed up. I was thinking that I went too fast. I'm going to have to restart the entire recording. Yes, I'm not lying. I really honestly thought that I would have to restart the entire recording. But then I said to myself, wait a minute. There's also the bomb area for the key where you met Ruto. No, wrong area. Wrong area. Pass me. Wrong area. Yeah, where you met Ruto, once you raise the water level once up, you go back to where you met Ruto and you'll get a key. What? Going here and now unequip the iron boots and you'll float straight up, getting to this area. Now, the jump I'm talking about is when you fall from that hole, you can actually fall towards this ledge and gain easily a key much earlier than expected, without needing to raise the water level. Rise, god damn! Why do I keep saying rise? Rise, great beast of the lake. Wait, no, yeah. There's your second key. There's your technically third. See, this is where I tested. I'm like, what the fuck? But I have the Zora tunic. I shouldn't need to have to worry about air while diving. What the fuck is this shit? So yeah, this is where I just went, what? Logic? Zelda? Okay, I know why they did it. It's so players don't break the game. Which, you know, is fair. Players are known to sometimes break the game. Heck, technically speaking, the fastest time with this game is actually a glitch where you can bypass most of the dungeon and head straight to Ganondorf's tower immediately. Yep. Every time you come into this area to raise the water one floor up one, that insect's always gonna be there. You serious? You serious? There we go. Yeah, just to say it hit. Now, it is possible for you to /run because the water will automatically push you up. So this is the last place where you can raise the water level. Now, this is where I started to make my mistake. This is where I went too far. And I thought to myself, I screwed up. I have to restart the recording. I screwed up Zelda's Lullaby. As I said, a right thumbstick should not be used as a C stick. Ooh, sorry. Had to take a drink there. Yeah. So, this is where I made my mistake. And I was thinking, well, I have to restart the entire game. Well, in reality, I don't. So, what do I mean? Well, let's relower the water. Let's head back to the bottom of this lake, of this temple, and relower the water volume. Back we go. So yeah, back here. Ignore this door. Head to this block. Yes, this is me officially screwing it up. Push this block all the way to the end. Yeah, this is where I thought I screwed up. I was completely lost. No, I was not. And that enemy is really close, isn't it? Yeah, so you have this option right here, which is this is where I screwed up. Yeah, you equip the iron boots just to get in, unequip the iron boots to get out. That's all you need to do. There you go. Now, although technically this is a separate area of the dungeon, this is where you get your next key. See, so at this point you've lowered the water levels, you've gained a key going through that door, and you come here in order to get a second key. But there's also another area. Come on. Now we'll get to it when we get to it, but I'll point it out when we get to it, I should say. But yeah, also the current here is always moving in a counterclockward pattern, if you want to put it that way, or clockwards, or yeah, it could go counterclockwise or clockwise, depending on how you want to look at it. Yeah, this is a very finicky crystal right here. Because you can do what I'm doing, just stand on the edge right here and hit it, but it's like one of those very stingy moments. It's like, ugh. Just let me do this. Yeah, right away unequip your iron boots and just go straight up. Now if you're thinking, oh, I have more than enough time to grab the key and get out, no. It automatically ends. You can be in the middle of the cutscene and it will automatically end. Excuse me. Goddamn supper. Yeah, thanks for that upskirt shot. Game? What the hell? Enjoy what you can, ladies. It's one of the few times links will be sexual. Wait, no, the internet exists. That's right. Okay, so yeah, this is the annoying part. Now, if we had the long shot, which I don't think is even possible to have at this point, or even if you miss this key, I don't think you can miss it. Yeah, no. And yeah, so now you can shoot an arrow to hit that activation switch, but don't waste an arrow. Just use your hookshot to get across. Oh, I'm showing the way back because I know I have to show this off in order to correct my mistake of being an idiot. Yeah, from here, you can't float to the surface. The water level is just too low for you to come out of the water. And it kind of makes sense. So now that we got a key, we head back into this door. So at this point right now, if you've done this right, you have 2 keys. Yeah, don't worry, I know where I'm going now. Yeah, this is me just going, okay, memory's coming back. So, you go into this door, hook shot your way up. Come on, hook shot my way up. Play Zelda's Lullaby, and then you'll see what I mean. Now, if you want to, you can actually activate the iron boots right now. Excuse me. And, make your way past this part without rising up to the surface. You'll just be underwater. So if you notice under that platform, it purposely showed us like a gap. So equip your iron boots and fall down to the surface. Try not to fall into the spikes like I did. Yeah, I don't care. I'll take the damage. Go down into the hole, Link. Yeah. There's this hole right here. This is probably what confused a lot of players at first, because it's visible, but yet you're thinking, oh, it's just where the block popped up from. Who cares? No. This is needed. I'm not kidding. Yeah, this is needed. This is the dumb part of this mission. Of this dungeon. That this section is needed in order to pass the dungeon. This is the section where I believe a lot of people were lost. This is why there's the joke of, oh, you'll be stuck here for hours, you won't be able to beat the dungeon, you won't be able to beat the game, blah blah blah. A shell blade. It sounds more like an attack or something you create just out of spite to someone, not an enemy name. You know, it's like if Pokemon took the expression Ninja Turtles used, Shell Shock, and made it into a real attack and called it something very stupid. I'm pretty sure there is something. It might pop up here on screen after I think about it. Or some of you might write in the comment section that, hey, there is something that's stupid. It's called da-da-da-da. Oh. Yeah, so anyways. This is where you'll probably screw up unintentionally. Or be lost. Because it doesn't look like you can go down here, but you can. The game doesn't tell you, it doesn't indicate, or anything. Anyways, this part's going to end. So join me next time as we continue our adventures and fights the mini-boss and hopefully the boss itself. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you, have a good day or night, or take care, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all next time.